Ah, the carriage? Ha! We're not merchants carrying goods, my friend. We're warriors on a mission. We'll walk, and we'll make good time.
I played Skyrim with AI NPCs using the Mantella mod and the Living Skyrim 4 mod list. All of the dialogue is unscripted, and the NPCs respond just like real people, dictating the direction of the story.
Toilet paper? You're asking me if I carry toilet paper?
AI Skyrim is streamed live every Saturday at twitch.tv/asolidcrew. If you like this series and want it to continue, you can show your support by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and following me on Twitch.
The story so far. On the southern edge of Skyrim, an unlikely duo would form. Woody, a cunning Bosmer, fled Valenwood to Falkreath. He met Shandar, a battle-hardened Redguard, at Dead Man's Drink. The two formed an unlikely bond, with Shandar recognizing Woody's soul from a past life. As they ventured forth, Shandar noticed Woody looting everything he could find, regardless of value.
I cannot help myself. I can't help it.
Shortly after, the duo saw a man fall from the sky.
Oh my god.
The dead man held a journal detailing a research project on the Gerald Mountains. The allure of treasure was too great for Woody to resist. The pair braved treacherous bandits, discovered a devastated Helgen in ruins, and witnessed a dragon soar overhead on their way to the flight platform. Woody claimed the coveted paraglider and used it to soar back to Falkreath in triumph. As the dust settled, Shandar confronted Woody about his compulsive looting. The truth spilled out. Woody was wanted in Valenwood for 30 counts of thievery.
Yeah, to be honest, I pretty much just take anything that's not nailed down. I got in trouble like 15 to 20, maybe even 30 times.
He was addicted to skooma and ladies of the night.
I used that money to buy skooma and whores.
And he had an insatiable hunger for treasure.
I mostly take really expensive stuff, and I'll be honest, it's mostly stealing. I like to steal things.
Yet Shandar chose to stand by Woody, vowing to help him reform. Their bond forged in the fires of adventure and redemption.
Hey, Shandar, so last time we went and got the paraglider. That was pretty cool, right? What do you think that we should be doing today? He's flashing us, dude. He's giving us an upskirt.
Aye. That was a thrill, Woody.
Pretty fast.
Today I was thinking we could ask around town, see if anyone needs help with anything. I'm not one for idle hands, and there's always someone in need of a strong sword arm. Maybe the guard has some work for us, or maybe some of the locals have a problem that needs solving.
I'm thinking more of getting something really expensive that we could then sell and then go and buy some illicit goods. At least me. You don't have to, but I want to do that.
Woody, I thought I made it clear how I feel about such activities. I didn't come to Skyrim to indulge in petty thievery and debauchery. As a warrior, I seek to right the wrongs, not to exploit the innocent. If you want to get rich quick, I'm not the companion for you.
Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we could turn my interests into something positive. So let's say instead of stealing from, like you were saying, innocent people, we can maybe plunder like a bandit hideout or something. Maybe we can go and get our goods from people who are less than reputable. What do you think? Then we both win.
Ah, Woody, you're a clever one. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I suppose plundering bandit hideouts is a better use of our skills than stealing from the innocent. It's still a morally gray area, but I can stomach it if it means taking down scum that prey on the weak. All right, let's do it. But mark me, Woody, if I catch wind of you indulging in your other activities, our partnership ends right there. I'll not be party to harming the innocent.
All right, fine. I think that's a good plan. That's a good start, right? Do you know of any areas nearby that we could maybe look for some goods to sell? Perhaps some kind of bandit hideouts or anything like that? Any ideas?
Now that's the spirit, Woody. As it happens, I've heard rumors of a bandit camp not too far from here, near the road to Whiterun. They've been raiding merchant caravans and causing trouble for travelers. It's a good place to start, and if we're lucky, we might find some valuable goods to sell. I've also heard rumors of a dark cult operating in the area, but that's a more complex situation. For now, let's focus on the bandits.
Okay, yeah, maybe the Dark Cult, we should leave for a later date. As I've told you last time, I'm kind of weak. I'm not a great fighter, to be honest, so even when it comes to bandit camps, we should probably pick a pretty light or weak one. So is this bandit camp you're talking about, is that something you think that I would be able to handle? He's going to sit down on the bench.
Don't sell yourself short, Woody. You've got spirit, and with my guidance, we can take on those bandits. The camp I'm thinking of is a smaller one, mostly made up of opportunistic thieves and thugs. I've heard they're led by a particularly nasty piece of work, but I think we can handle them.
Would you mind telling me exactly where this bandit camp is that you're referring to? That way I can look it up on the map.
I'd rather not give you the exact location, Woody.
What?
As a warrior, I've learned to rely on my instincts and skills, not just maps and directions. Besides, it's not far from here, and I can lead the way. It's not too far from the road to Whiterun, near an old ruined tower.
Okay, well, how about this? First, I'm gonna actually find a place to sleep for the night, and then we'll head out and go to the bandit hideout in the morning, or later at night. What do you think? Nope, he walked away.
That's a sensible plan, Woody. We can't head out into the wilderness without a good night's rest.
Yeah, true.
There's an inn nearby, the Falkreath Inn, where we can get a room and a hot meal. We can gear up and head out in the morning, or as you said, under the cover of night. Let's get some rest and plan our approach for tomorrow.
Oh.
There have been rumors of dark magic
It's
and strange creatures.
two of the
lurking
same
in
guy
the
talking to each
shadow.
other.
I'll respond as Falkreath Guard 1 to start the conversation. And then Falkreath Guard 2 can respond accordingly.
So it's not perfect?
I haven't heard anything concrete, but I did talk to one of the local hunters who claimed to have seen some eerie lights in the woods at night. You know, speaking of the Jarl, have you heard how his festival
Just two guys talking to each other in the same voice. It's too much. I just want to sort through this a little bit.
Heard he's planning on inviting some of the other hosts.
Oh my god, they're talking. They're just going and going. Please stop.
Take a look.
We'll sell our pelts and stuff like that. We'll sell the ingots. We don't need them. We're really just going to keep the ingredients that we're going to use for potions. But yeah, he won't buy armor or weapons. Oh, duh. Right, there's a blacksmith. We're just going to sell some stuff, get a little bit of money so that we can actually afford to sleep at the inn. He said Falkreath Inn, by the way, and this is not called the Falkreath Inn.
Blades,
okay.
Helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay. So we do have a little bit of cash on us. We're not doing so terrible. Kinda. Oh, there he goes. And there's that dog. He's still there. It wasn't my fault, okay? Shandar killed him, not me. We're gonna go to the dead man's drink.
Just stoke the
Take a
fire.
quick nap.
Take a seat.
Oh, 25.
Sure thing.
That's
It's
actually
yours
not
for a
bad.
day.
Time to go to sleep. So it's 6. I'm just gonna sleep for 12 hours. Ah, okay. Feel much better. You know what? I will say the last thing you want to see when you wake up in the morning at an inn with the door open is a child next to you. So let's leave before anybody gets suspicious. We'll wait until their conversation ends, and then I'll talk to them about what we should do next.
Conversation last night about dealing with the bandits. I've fought many battles in my life, but I've never fought for personal gain. Forgive me, Shandar, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. I think it's admirable that you fight for what's right, rather than personal gain.
What is happening here?
As for me, I'm just trying to make the most of the time I have left.
What?
I'm searching for a cure for my illness.
What
but
is
I
going
fear
on
it may
here?
be too late for me.
What is he doing? That's not canon. That's not canon. We're closing that. Hey, good morning, Shandar. I got a good night's sleep. Hopefully you did too. You're ready to head out now? We wanted to go hit those bandits, right? Up near Whiterun. What do you think?
Aye, let's get moving. The bandits won't clear out themselves. I've had my fill of rest, and my blades are itching for some action. Lead the way, and I'll follow. We'll put an end to their troublemaking once and for all.
You heard the man. Let's get out of here. Last time we went up past Helgen, so I guess we would want to go to Helgen and then back down. Or maybe we want to go this way. Alright, so I guess we should just head toward Whiterun then, right? What do you think?
Whiterun's a bit of a ways off, but it's a good idea to head in that direction. The bandit camp we're looking for is likely to be around there somewhere. Let's gear up and get moving. I'll take point and keep an eye out for any trouble.
You say you're going to take point, but it kind of looks like you're just standing there leaning against a post. You're not really taking point. You're just chilling.
Fair enough. I suppose I was getting a bit too comfortable.
He's a liar, dude. He keeps saying that he's going to take charge and then he does nothing. It's kind of far to Whiterun. Do you think we should walk or should we take the carriage? What do you think?
The carriage? Ha! We're not merchants carrying goods, my friend. We're warriors on a mission. We'll walk, and we'll make good time. The exercise will do us good, and it'll give us a chance to keep our wits about us. Bandits don't take carriages, and we shouldn't either. Besides, I'd rather not be confined to a carriage when we're heading into potential danger.
All right, all right. If you say so, we'll do it. We'll do it your way. We'll walk. All right, come on, let's get going.
Lead the way, friend. I'll keep a sharp eye out for any signs of trouble. And, by the way, what's with the flowers? You collecting them for a reason, or just couldn't resist their beauty?
Come on, man. You already know about this. We talked about this last time. I've got an issue, okay? When I see stuff, I gotta pick it up. It's always plagued me. It's the reason why I got in trouble for stealing. Every time I see something that looks cool, I just gotta pick it up. You know, I don't know why I do it.
I remember now. You've got a bit of a sticky fingers problem, don't you? All right, I get it. You can't help yourself. Just try not to pick up anything too valuable, or we'll end up in trouble again. And focus on the task at hand. We've got bandits to deal with.
Yeah, I know. I know you didn't like that I told you that I got in trouble for stealing. You know, I wanted to be honest. You know, we're traveling together. You should know about my interests or, you know, my past. Is there anything you wanted to get off your chest? Anything you're hiding from me?
I see you're still collecting those mountain flowers.
Oh my god.
You know, it's not a bad habit. But remember, we have a task at hand. As for your question, I think I've been open with you so far. I've told you about my past, about Bala, and how she trained me. I've also told you about my reasons for coming to Skyrim.
Actually, I don't think you've told me. Would you mind telling me about Bala and why you're in Skyrim?
Yes. Bala. She was a Redguard warrior who took me in as a child. Raised me as her own. Taught me how to fight, how to wield a scimitar. She was a fierce warrior, and I owe my skills to her. She'd be proud of me, I think, if she were still alive. As for why I'm in Skyrim, I came to fight against oppression, against those who seek to harm the innocent.
I gotcha. Okay. How did Bala pass? What happened?
Bela. She fell in battle fighting against a band of necromancers who were terrorizing a small village. I was still a youth then, but I fought alongside her. We managed to defeat the necromancers, but she didn't make it. I've carried her legacy with me ever since, in this scimitar, and in the way I fight.
That's pretty heavy, man. I'm sorry to bring that up. I didn't know it was like that.
It's all right. It's a part of who I am. I've made peace with it, but let's not dwell on the past. We have a task at hand, and I'm eager to get moving.
All right. I guess we'll just head towards Whiterun, right? And hopefully we'll find what we're looking for.
And when we find them, we'll make sure they know the wrath of the Redguard. Let's move out, and stay sharp. We don't know what kind of scum we'll be dealing with.
Damn it. I feel like a moron. That was a terrible shot. It was really bad.
Don't be too hard on yourself, friend. We've all had our share of bad shots. We're close to Whiterun, and I've got a feeling we'll find what we're looking for soon.
Oh, you're on my side? Sorry about that, dude. Wait, what the fuck just happened? I thought he summoned that.
That sword you picked up, it looks like it might be cursed. And that bone meal, I've heard rumors of dark magic being used around here. Let's be cautious and keep our wits about us. We don't know what kind of trouble we might be getting ourselves into.
What makes you think that sword I just picked up is cursed?
Just a feeling, friend. That sword looks old, and I've seen its kind before. It reeks of dark magic, the kind that can taint a warrior's soul. Bala used to tell me stories about cursed weapons, how they can corrupt even the strongest of wills. I'd rather not take any chances with that sword, if you don't mind.
Which sword is it? Do you remember what the sword was? I can toss it down.
It was the ancient iron sword. Yes, toss it down. Let's be rid of it.
Alright, there it is. It's on the ground. I left it there. So, if that's cursed, I guess it's somebody else's problem, huh?
Ah, indeed it is, friend. Someone else's problem, indeed. Good riddance, I say. Now let's focus on our original task.
Hey, real quick, you know where we're at, right? Oh, I see. Never mind, I was gonna ask you for directions, but there's actually a post here, so I guess we just go east towards Whiterun, right?
East is the way to go, indeed. Let's keep moving, and we should reach Whiterun soon. Stay alert, and watch for any signs of trouble.
Whoa. Did you see that? Was that horse there a second ago? What? What is that?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh my god! What's going on here?
No time for questions, friend. We've got a bandit chief to take down.
Oh god. Wait.
Death awaits you.
Oh, I didn't even know this. There was a chick here that was getting me. Okay. We'll go double knife. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We've got this. Focus on the damage.
Think you can take me?
Oh my god. What? What is going on here? Oh my god. That's a level 18. That's a level 18. What the fuck? What? Oh. Okay, headshots on this thing seem pretty good. Wow, okay. Is this... What is going on here? What? What the fuck?
That's the last of them.
The Wanderer? Who is this guy? A bandit? Oh my god, what happened here? Dude, what was that? What the hell happened? There was, oh my god, that guy died from earlier, the bandit chief. There was like 3 bandits, a skeleton warrior, and some other lady died too. What the hell?
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but we made it out on top. That bandit chief won't be causing any more trouble, and neither will his friends. As for the skeleton warrior and the woman, I'm not too sure what their story was, but they're not our problem anymore. Now, let's catch our breath and take stock of what we've got.
I guess you're right. We really did just happen to stumble upon this bandit camp. What the hell? Some luck, huh?
I suppose you could call it luck. But I think it's more like fate putting us on the right path. We were headed to Whiterun to deal with the bandit problem, and it looks like we found one of their camps. Now, let's see what they've got in their tents. Maybe we'll find something that'll help us deal with the rest of the scum in the area.
Yeah, I like the way you think. We're just gonna grab everything, and then we'll sort it out later. This is how I play Skyrim. Let's check these guys out. So there was a bunch of stuff happening here. I really don't know what the deal was. Okay, we're encumbered.
What do you need to take?
I'm gonna give him a bunch of stuff here. Is he already carrying a bunch of stuff? Oh, that's why. He's carrying all this fucking firewood. he kept chopping wood and he's just carrying all of it. What the fuck are you doing, dude? I just want to check the map real quick and see, did we unlock anything? No, so we haven't even seen anything. There must be something there. Hey, so I looted a bunch of bandits and stuff over there, and now I'm carrying way too much gear. I'm gonna go run over to Falkreath and sell this stuff real quick before we continue. Sound good?
Hold up, friend. I don't think that's a good idea.
Huh?
We're in the middle of dealing with the bandit problem, and splitting up now doesn't feel right. We've got the upper hand. Let's keep the momentum. Besides, we don't know what kind of trouble you might run into on the way to Falkreath. What's a little extra weight when we're on a mission?
No. We're right here. We're gonna go to Falkreath. Come on. Don't argue. There's too much stuff. We can't run with it. So let's sell it real quick and we'll be right back.
All right. I suppose it's not a bad idea to get rid of some of that extra gear. But let's make it quick, friend. We've got bandits to deal with, and I don't want to waste too much time on distractions.
Jeez, he's all business, man. Shandar. Dude, what are you doing?
Let's get going.
He's not wearing any shoes. I can't believe he's got... Why has he got all of that wood? It's ridiculous. Alright, let's move as quickly as we can. This is as fast as I can go. We want to just get rid of everything. Oh yeah, the firewood. I can't believe he was carrying all of that firewood. That's so stupid. What was that thing on the left? Is that a shrine or something? Oh.
I'm gonna crush you
all right.
like a bug.
So this is the strategy here. You just let Oh. Hold on. My strategy is not paying off. Oh my god, save, save, save. I did not know I was running so low.
I'm on your side.
You can't run in front of my... You can't run in front of my bow and then get upset with me. Hey, I'm sorry I hit you with that arrow, though. But, you did run right in front of me when I was shooting a bow and arrow. I mean, that was kind of your fault.
My fault? You think it's my fault you nearly put an arrow through my chest? I was fighting off bandits, saving your skin, and you're blaming me for your carelessness? Next time, take aim carefully, friend.
How about next time you don't stand in front of me firing a bow and arrow? Have you considered that?
Fair point, friend. I suppose we both have a
forgave
thing
me.
or two to learn about teamwork in battle. Let's just agree to watch each other's backs and make sure we're not in each other's line of fire. Eh? Now what's with all these flowers and whatnot you've been collecting?
What's wrong? Don't you like flowers?
No. It's not that I don't like flowers, friend. Your enthusiasm for collecting flowers is a bit distracting, that's all. But if it brings you joy, by all means, continue.
Alright, that's fine. We'll talk about this again later. Goodbye. We'll give him the heavy stuff. I shouldn't give him a woodcutter's axe. I'll start fucking collecting wood again, which is very annoying. So I want to try not to get too distracted again. I'll go back. So I want to investigate what that is, but... What is that? Shriekwind Bastion. Hey, what do you think about this place?
It's an old Nord stronghold by the look of it. Seems like it's been abandoned for a while, but it's got a certain aura to it. A place like this can be good for a warrior, though. The silence, the darkness, it can help you focus.
I don't know, you're kind of creeping me out, dude. That sounds kind of freaky. It actually looks like it's basically empty. There's just a chest up here.
Well, it looks like we've cleared out the main source of the bandit trouble. That's a good day's work, friend. Now let's see what's in that chest.
What do we got? Gold, a vase, a goblet. So did you see what I picked up in there?
Good haul. That silver necklace might come in handy for trading or selling. But what's this? A piece of parchment with some sort of map on it?
That's not what was in there. It was like a potion and a vase and a couple of gold. I don't know what you're trying to pull. So there it is. It looks like it's the entrance to Shriekwind Bastion. He's carrying a lot of stuff.
We've come this far, and it's not like we can just turn our backs on it now.
So much
Besides,
stuff on
we
his
don't
back.
know what kind of danger or opportunities might lie within. Let's proceed with caution, stay close, and watch my back.
Oh. Oh, you know what? Nope, we're leaving. We're leaving. That was a level 43 guy. We are not going in there. Yeah, so I've decided we're not going to take on Shriekwind Bastion. There was a guy in there who looked like he was, like, probably, I would say, 25 times stronger than us, so I think we're just going to avoid it for now.
Wise decision, my friend. We'd be foolish to take on someone that powerful without proper preparation and strategy. Let's focus on clearing out the other bandit camps and gathering more information before we tackle a foe like that. We can always come back when we're better equipped and more experienced.
Very true. Yeah, we can always get back, but...
Oh, thank goodness.
Hold on.
I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again.
Another one of those flowers, eh? You're quite the collector, aren't you? Just make sure it doesn't distract you from our mission. We've got bandits to take care of.
Okay. What
I was
happened?
kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please?
This is a trap. Hey, this lady said she was kidnapped by bandits and now she's lost, so we're gonna go help her, okay?
Aye. Let's move quickly. We can't have innocents suffering at the hands of those thugs.
Where is she going? Half Moon Mill?
Need something?
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah,
Well, we followed that lady and made sure that she got back to Half Moon Mill, you know, untouched, but I gotta be honest, she didn't seem very grateful.
Ah, well, not everyone shows their gratitude in the same way, my friend. It's enough that we ensured her safety. Besides, it's not about the thanks we receive, but about doing what's right.
I'll be honest with you, Shandar, I'm not really used to doing nice things for free, you know, just helping people out. I'm more about, you know, taking what I want and just doing whatever I feel like doing. I know you don't like that, but it's just the way I've always operated, so this is kind of new to me.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll tell you something, friend. I may not be one to judge, but I've seen my fair share of scoundrels and rogues. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure I'd want to travel with someone who only looks out for themselves. But I also see something in you that makes me think you might be capable of change. Maybe it's the way you've been collecting those flowers, or the way you helped that woman.
I appreciate that. We'll see how it goes, I guess, right? I can't lie, I've got the urge to steal stuff, you know?
Listen, I'm not going to lecture you, but I will remind you that we're on a mission to deal with the bandit problem, not to line our pockets. Can I trust you to keep your focus?
I already told you I wouldn't steal from innocent people.
Hey, friend. It's good to see another merry soul.
Wait, there's some guy here. There's a reveler.
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
I'll keep my hand on the hilt of my scimitar, just in case.
Jesus. He's very wary of this reveler.
Won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
Shandar said we should, so...
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend.
Oh, I guess they just hand it out. That's nice. Now that that lady got back to the Half Moon Mill and, you know, didn't thank us or anything, now we can finally head back out and see if we can take care of more bandits, right?
Ah, yes. Let's get back to our mission. But I must say, your fascination with those flowers is quite distracting.
He hates
Can't
that.
you focus on the task at hand for once? We've got bandits to deal with, not a botanical garden to tend to.
I don't know why you keep bringing up the flowers, dude. Can't we do both? Can't I, like, kill bandits and then also pick up flowers on the way? Like, why do you hate flowers so much?
I don't hate flowers, my friend. I just think that as warriors, we should keep our priorities straight. The bandits won't wait for us to finish our botany lessons. But I suppose if it's what keeps you motivated,
what a dick.
Then by all means, pick up your flowers.
Yeah, you keep saying that like it's not a problem, but then you start whining about it again. So I don't know what your problem is. I like to pick up flowers. I like to pick stuff up. It's what I do. So lay off, all right? We'll see if that pisses him off.
Watch your tone, friend.
He did not like that.
I'm not whining. I'm just trying to keep us focused on our mission. Just don't expect me to coddle your habits or excuse your lack of discipline.
Wow, okay. You seem like you're being kind of mean about it. It's just flowers. It's not like I'm doing something bad. You're gonna really thank me when I make some sick potions out of those flowers.
Spare me the excuses, friend. We'll settle this later.
Where'd the wolf go? He showed up and then he ran away.
Lucky for us, really. Back to our conversation, if you will. You still haven't explained to me how these flowers will aid us in our fight against the bandits.
Well, how do you think that these potions come about? You think they just appear out of thin air? You have to make them. So with all these flowers, I can use them to make potions, don't you think?
I see your point now. I didn't think it through, I suppose. You're right. Those flowers can be used to brew potions, and those potions can aid us in our fight.
Yep,
I
see?
apologize for not seeing the bigger picture earlier.
All right, I'm glad you came around there. See? I think we could figure this out. We just need to see eye to eye, right?
Indeed we do, friend. And I'm glad we can have this talk. And it seems you've got some interesting items there. Piscarp, river betty, salmon meat. You're quite the scavenger, aren't you?
Hey, well, we're not going to make it very far in this journey if we don't have some food to eat, right? But there's also a chest here, so I'm going to check it out real quick.
Practical thinking, my friend. Food is essential for our journey indeed.
Got some pretty good stuff there. You know, what do you think?
A fine haul indeed. Gold, a fine painting, a silver candlestick, a gold necklace. And that Baltimore battle axe looks like a worthy weapon.
Yep.
We might be able to sell some of these items for a good price.
He does
or
know.
Use them to our advantage in our fight against the bandits.
Yep, and actually all that fighting and all that looting, it's getting kind of late here, so I think we should probably crash and then, you know, head out in the morning. We don't want to be caught on the road by bandits in the middle of the night, right?
Wise decision, my friend. We've had a long day, and it's true, the roads can be treacherous at night. Let's find a safe place to rest and regroup for the morning. We can plan our next move and head out when the sun rises. I'm ready for a good night's rest, and I'm sure you are too.
I think we'll do 7 hours. We'll wake up bright and early in the morning. All right, we got our sleep. Back to it. So right now, I think we should probably investigate Lake Ilinalta. It's right by where those bandits we killed.
A good morning to you, friend. Lake Ilinalta, you say? That's a wise decision. It's indeed close to where we dealt with those bandits. Maybe we'll find some clues or more trouble to take care of.
Little Vivec. Oh! So I just realized there's a little town here on the lake, and I think it's Little Vivec. Do you know anything about that?
Little Vivec, yes. I've heard of it. It's a small village, mostly fishermen and traders. Not a place of great importance, but the people there are friendly and honest. If we're looking for information or supplies, it might be worth stopping by. But let's keep our guard up. We don't know what kind of trouble might be lurking in these parts.
Yeah, you're right. I think that because the bandits were so close to Little Vivec, we should go and question them about whether or not they know where those bandits came from.
A wise decision, my friend. It's likely the villagers may have seen or heard something that can aid us in our pursuit of these bandits. We should indeed question them, but let's do so with caution.
Okay.
We don't want to alarm them or make them think we're a threat. Approach them calmly, and I'll stand watch, ready to intervene if needed.
I think I've got a new plan now. We're in Little Vivec. We just beat up a bunch of bandits nearby, and we're going to come in here and we'll ask these people if they know anything about the bandits. That one's just floating.
That's all you got.
He's cheating. I'm not letting these wolf pelts get away. So anyway, before I get interrupted by those murderous wolves, I'm gonna investigate and or interrogate the inhabitants of Little Vivec. Let's ask this kid. Hey kid, my name's Woody. I'm looking for bandits around here, and there was a couple right outside of Little Vivec. You know anything about that?
Albert, nice to meet you, Woody. Yes, bandits, you say.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's been some troubles
It's an
around
adult.
Vivec. I've heard rumors of a group of them holed up in an old fort not too far from here. Can't say for certain it's the same ones you're looking for, but it's worth checking out, don't you think?
Yeah, I would say so. Do you know where that bandit camp is? Could you tell me, or maybe point it out on a map?
The fort I'm thinking of is called Redoran's Retreat. It's north of here, near the river. I don't have a map on me, but if you head out of town on the main road, take a left at the fort, and follow the river for a bit. You should come across it. You can't miss it, really. Just look for the old ruins and the bandits causing a ruckus.
All right, thanks. I'll take a look. It's called Redoran's Retreat. Head down the main road, make a left at the fork, follow the river for a bit, and then you should come across it. He's saying that it would be somewhere, like, along this way, which I don't know if that's the case. I'm trying to rationalize this because it's interesting what the guy said, and I hope it's real. Real quick, we're going to go in here, we'll sell some stuff, and then we'll ask them if they know anything about the bandits. Hey, so we were patrolling outside of Little Vivec, and we came across a bunch of bandits. Do you know anything about that?
Bandits, you say? Ah, yes. Those scoundrels have been a thorn in our side for far too long. I've had a few dealings with them myself. unfortunately. They've been known to raid caravans and pillage villages in the area, probably looking for a quick score, or trying to disrupt trade in the region. Have you, taken care of them then?
Me and my partner Shandar over here, we've taken care of quite a few of them, but we were interested to know if any of the villagers here knew of the source of these bandits, like where they're coming from.
Shandar, nice to meet you. Ah, yes. The source of the bandits. Well, I've heard rumors, whispers really, of a hidden camp somewhere in the Jural Mountains.
Okay.
Nothing concrete, mind you, but it's a
Maybe it was
possibility.
Jural. I was saying it wrong the whole time.
The villagers around here are tight-lipped, as you can imagine. Fear of retribution and all that. But I've got a few...
Got a few what? Don't leave me in suspense here. I want to hear what you have to say.
Forgive me. I didn't mean to tantalize. A few connections, let's say, that might be willing to share information. For a price, of course. There's a local hunter,
She teleported.
who's been known to venture into the Jural Mountains. He might know something. And then there's the old wise woman Karita, who's been around these parts for ages. She's got ears everywhere, if you know what I mean.
Sure, I know what you mean. Where can I find these people? How do I talk to them?
Rolbthar's usually out hunting, but you might be able to catch him at the local tavern, the Bee and Bob, this evening. He's a gruff one, so be prepared for a bit of a challenge. As for Karita, she lives on the outskirts of Whiterun, in a small hut near the river. Be respectful, and she might just share some insight with you. But be warned, she's not one to be trifled with.
How do you know about this? How do you know that all of these people have information about the source of the bandits?
Well, let's just say that, as the owner of this trade house, I've had my fair share of dealings with various individuals. Information is a valuable commodity, and I've learned to cultivate relationships that can provide me with useful tidbits. Rolbthar and Karita, in particular, have been helpful in the past. And of course, I've got my own ears to the ground, so to speak. You'd be surprised what people will share over a warm meal or a pint of ale.
Okay, good to know. Well then, I guess I should look into these people. I'll have to head towards Whiterun then, right?
That's right. Whiterun's your best bet. It's a hub of activity, and you'll likely be able to gather more information there. Be careful, though. The roads aren't always safe, especially with those bandits around. You might want to consider stopping by the city guard and letting them know what you're after.
This is our new motivation now. We got 2 tidbits here. I'm very curious if we follow through with this, if this will actually lead to anything. The thing I find most interesting by talking to these people is whether or not this can lead to anything substantial. If they're bullshitting what they're saying, or they are actually saying something of substance. And I don't know until we investigate, but even if it is bullshit, it's still cool. It's still funny. What is that? What the fuck? Oh my god, what the?
Easily blocked.
What is that? Why is there a cave bear? Oh my god. Did you see that there was just a cave? It was a cave bear. It was on top of the roof when we came out of the building.
Easy, friend. Sounds like you're still shaken from that encounter. I've seen those cave bears before. They're fierce creatures, but they're not typically aggressive unless they feel threatened or surprised. Must have been a nasty surprise for you, eh? Take a deep breath. We're safe now. What's important is we got out alive. Now let's focus on our mission to deal with those bandits.
All right, I agree that we should, you know, move on and live our lives and go after the bandits, but I mean, I'm a little shocked that there was a cave bear on the roof of a 2-story building. Is that not shocking to you?
I see your point, friend. Yeah, that is quite unusual.
I would say.
I've never seen a cave bear on a rooftop before. Maybe it was seeking shelter or food, who knows. But I'll tell you this, in Skyrim, you've got to be prepared for the unexpected. We've got more pressing matters to attend to, like taking down those bandits.
All right, I know you mean business, so let's move on. So I've got some information here. We got a tip from Albert. He told us that there was a bunch of bandits over at Redoran's retreat.
Redoran's retreat. I know the place. It's an old abandoned mine, not too far from here. If the bandits are holed up in there, we'll need to be careful. Those tunnels can be treacherous, and we don't know what kind of traps or ambushes they might have set up. But we can't let them get away with it.
That's true.
Let's gear up and head out. We'll take it slow and quiet, try to catch them off guard.
So apparently if we head toward Riverwood on the main road, we make a left at the fork, and then we follow the river, we'll eventually reach Redoran's retreat. Does that sound right?
That's correct. I've been down that road before. The fork in the road is easy to miss, but if we take a left, we'll follow the river, and it'll lead us straight to Redoran's retreat. We should keep a sharp eye out, though. The road's not always safe, and we don't know what kind of trouble we might run into along the way.
Hey, watch out. There's some more wolves here.
Watch your shot, friend. Don't want to hit me by mistake.
God damn it.
You won't get away from
Yeah,
me.
you're never gonna let me live that down, are you, about hitting you with that arrow? That was once. I will say, we are running dangerously low on arrows. Hey, do you have any arrows? I'm running low. I don't have any left.
Yes. I have a few spares. Not many, but enough to help you out. Here, take these. We can't have you running out of ammo in the middle of a fight. Besides, we're getting close to Redoran's retreat. I have a feeling we'll need all the arrows we can get soon enough.
Let's see if he was lying. You fucking liar. You don't have any arrows. Yeah, watch out. There's a cave bear. Save just in case. We got him.
Focus on taking down this bear, not switching gear.
All right, we took him down. Relax. I ran out of arrows, though. I'm completely out of arrows and bolts.
Finally, that bear was a handful. All right, catch your breath and let's regroup. You're out of ammo, huh? Well, we can't do much about that now. We'll just have to rely on our blades and wits from here on out.
All right, we did kill a baby bear. We might not be so great. Hey, there's some kind of camp up there. Be quiet, all right? Don't make too much noise.
Bandits, then. Stay close. I'll take point.
All right, I'm going in.
Hold. Wait for my signal. When I give the word, we move in together.
All right, tell me when.
Now, go.
Think a bad time to get lost, friend.
No!
All right, we got him.
Crush you like a bug. Well done, friend. Well done. We made short work of that scum. Now, let's see what treasures they've hoarded, and make sure there's no more threats lurking about.
It looks like they made up a little camp here, so I say we loot the bodies and we steal everything that isn't nailed down, and then we go to sleep for the night, because it's getting late.
Aye, sounds like a plan to me. We've earned a good rest after a day's work.
What time is it? It's 9. It's 9:30. It's not even that late. It's just rainy and shitty out. Hey, Shandar, I'm a little embarrassed about this, but if you wouldn't mind, could you maybe tell me a bedtime story before I go to sleep?
A bedtime story, you say? Well, I'm not one for tales of whimsy and magic, but I do know a few war poems that might put you in the right spirit for our battle against the bandits. How about I recite one for you? It's an old Redguard poem, one that Bela used to tell me before battle. It's called The Lion's Roar. In the heart of the desert, where the sun dips into the sand, a lion's roar echoes, and the brave take their stand.
Wow, that's amazing. Please continue.
Their swords shine like the stars. Their hearts ablaze with pride, they charge into the fray. Where honor is their guide, their war. Cry thunders loud. A challenge to the foe, they'll fight for what is right. Their spirits aglow in the heat of battle. They'll stand as one their bond of steel and fire. Forever to be done, their names etched in the sands. Their legend will live on, for they are the bravest. Their hearts forever strong, lion's roar resounds. A call to arms it makes for those who'd stand against the forces that create fear and oppression. They'll take their noble stand with swords in hand. They'll fight for the land. This tale of bravery, I hope it stirs your soul. May it guide us in our fight against the bandits, and may we emerge victorious come morning. Now, get some rest. We've got a long day ahead of us.
Wow. He told a full fucking poem. The lines of text in the subtitles, they end after a period, but since there's no periods, it just took over the whole screen and broke it, which is great. We'll get a full 8 here.
Are you looking for a fight?
Oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I'll rip you in half.
Stop healing. Oh my god.
Pray to your gods for mercy.
I'll fix
I can't see shit. I was hoping that would knock him down.
Challenge a Malachi.
Shit. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Eat shit. And there he is, there's
Still
Shandar.
here.
Can you believe that? We can't get one night's rest without being attacked by bandits when we wake up.
The life of a warrior, eh? No peace, no rest. But we can't let those dogs keep us from our duty. We've got a job to do, and that's to clean up this mess and bring justice to Skyrim. You found some purple mountain flowers, I see. Not bad. Maybe we can use those to our advantage later.
You know, every once in a while I would just like to get some actual sleep without worrying about a bandit cutting my fucking head off in the middle of the night, you know what I mean?
I do, friend. I do. There's been many a night I've fought for sleep, only to be woken by the clash of steel. But we can't let our guard down, not even for a moment. The bandits won't hesitate to take advantage of our weakness. Still, I understand the longing for a peaceful night's rest. Maybe, just maybe, after we've dealt with this bandit problem, we can find a place to call our own, where we can lay our heads without fear of attack.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Because I really like sleep. Anyway, we're at the fork now, so we have to go left.
Nice work taking down that wolf. And good find on the rabbit leg. We can use that for a decent meal later. Now, let's get moving. Left it is then.
Hey, so it looks like we're at a couple of standing stones here, and people have left a bunch of stuff, maybe in honor of the standing stones, but I was thinking maybe I should take it for myself.
Hold up, friend. I don't think that's a good idea.
Of course.
Those offerings are likely meant as respects to the ancient powers that these standing stones represent. Taking them would be unseemly. We're not common thieves, and we shouldn't stoop to that level. Our mission is to deal with the bandits, not to desecrate sacred sites. Let's leave the offerings be and focus on our task at hand.
All right, fine. I'll listen to you. You know, I'm trying to turn a new leaf, like you said, trying not to do anything that would go against your values here. All right, we'll leave it there.
I appreciate that, friend. It's not about me or my values. It's about doing what's right. We're warriors, not thieves. We've got a code to uphold. Stay sharp, and let's keep our eyes on the prize.
He's really... I like... He really does stick to what he wants to do. Which is funny. I'm gonna do some alchemy real quick while we're here. And I won't pick up anything from here. I'll leave it be. So how long have you been in Skyrim, Shandar? You seem to know a lot about the area.
I've been in Skyrim for a few moons, long enough to learn the lay of the land and the ways of its people. But I've been fighting against oppression and injustice for much longer, back in Hammerfell and on the roads that led me here. You've got a good eye for spotting trouble, and I've got the battle scars to prove it. We make a good team, you and I. Now, what's our plan for Embershard? This place has a bad reputation, and I've got a feeling we're not the only ones interested in what's hidden here.
What's Embershard? Is that up the stairs here to our right?
Don't mind the flowers. We've got more pressing matters at hand.
God damn it.
Embershard is an old abandoned mine, and it's said to be crawling with bandits. That stairs leads up to the mine, and it's likely our best bet to start cleaning out the scum that's infesting this place.
He's right. Well, hey, since we're already here, we may as well take a shot at Embershard Mine, right?
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Now ain't this a surprise?
It seems we've got some unwanted company. You're making me angry. Not so fast.
Way to go, idiot. Shandar's regard for me improved. He may not like that I pick flowers all the time, but He does like that I murder bandits. So he was right, though. If we walked up the stairs, we would get to Embershard. So here we are. Hey, so I know I said we were going to go to the Redoran's retreat, but I'm actually thinking we should do this Embershard Mine because there was a lot of bandits hanging out outside, don't you think?
I think that's a good call. We can't let those bandits roam free, and Embershard Mine seems like a good place to start. We can take them down. Just remember, stay sharp and watch my back.
All right, let's do it. This is our first step. We're clearing out bandit camps. We're stealing for the right reasons now. That wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. I thought maybe that would hurt somebody at the bottom. Are you fucking kidding? Hey, why didn't you warn me about that rock trap? I know you saw it, but it landed right on my head. What the hell?
Hold on, friend. I did warn you to watch for traps and ambushes. You're the one who triggered it, not me. Next time, keep your wits about you, and we'll make it through this mine alive.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that you could have warned me about that. You saw it from where you were standing, and you didn't say anything. You let me trip that trap, and then it landed right on my head.
All right, all right. I see what you mean. I should have spoken up. In the heat of battle, I didn't think to warn you. My apologies, friend. It won't happen again.
Is someone there?
Oh. Is there somebody? Are there people here?
Worried someone will wander in here.
Shandar, you're still here. Oh my god. They're all bumping into the rocks. Those aren't normal rocks. Those are trap rocks, dude. God damn. She died on her own accord, though. That was her fault. Where's this miner who's banging away? What the fuck just happened there? Where did all these guys come from?
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead. Kill them all.
Shandar's just hanging out. He's not really doing much. Oh my god. So that guy not even real? Who the hell is this? Bandit disgraced. Okay. Alright. I don't know where those guys came from though. He's gonna show me what a real orc can do. Shit.
Over here.
Oh my god, that guy's fast. Holy shit.
You can't win this.
That guy was so fast. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, we're doing work.
I'll show you what a real orc is.
Bolts, gold, and the mine key. It's good that they're all occupied with Shandar. Oh my god, that went through his head. Oh my god, that missed him completely. That was a terrible shot.
I'll show you a real fight.
Come on, Shandar. Come on. Show him what those curved swords can do. Alright, there we go. There we go.
Someone there.
Is someone there?
Oh yeah, let's go.
You can't hide from me.
I'm not hiding, dude. I froze. I screwed it up. Where did Shandar go? Alright, there he is. Where'd you go? I was missing you, man. We were in the middle of a fight and then you ran away.
I didn't run away, friend. I was just making sure the coast was clear. We can't have any surprises sneaking up on us, not in a place like this. I've got my scimitar ready, and my shield's at the ready. I'm not going anywhere without you. Let's get back to it and clear out this mine.
Okay, okay. I get what you're saying, sure. But there's a lot of dudes here, so watch out.
Is someone there?
Keep a sharp eye out, friend. I've got my back to the wall. Scimitar at the ready. Get too close. Watch for any bandits trying to flank us.
Hey, this hireling over here, he had a couple of scimitars on him if you wanted it.
No, I'm set with my scimitar. Thanks for offering. Allah's legacy is all I need. Let's focus on clearing out these bandits. We've got a job to do.
Oh, this is a different area. I thought this is where we came from.
Once was a woman who's fair as nothing.
Damn it.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
No, no. I'm all out, I'm all out. Shit. Shit. Alright. Come on. I feel like you do way more damage in third person. Because the animations are so crazy. Yeah, like, look how crazy that is. In third person, it does so much more damage. That seems to be the last of them. What do you think?
It seems we've cleared out the bandits in Embershard. Good work. Now let's take a moment to gather our bearings and prepare for the next step. We've got a bit of daylight left, but I think we should head back to the inn and rest for the night. We can regroup and plan our next move in the morning.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Alright, so let's loot these guys. If you find anything, feel free to pick it up, and then we'll go look for an inn.
Agreed. Let's see what these bandits have on them. Ah, looks like we've got some nice haul here. A few gold pieces, some potions. Nothing too remarkable, but it's better than nothing. All right, I think we've got everything. You ready to head back to the inn and get some rest?
Yeah, but I was actually thinking about going to the bathroom here, and it looks like there's a nice little bucket.
Ah, well, I suppose that's one way to take care of business. Just be quick about it, and let's not linger too long. We don't want to attract any unwanted attention. And, try not to make a mess, yeah?
I'll try, but to be honest, I've been eating pretty rough lately. Not the most healthy stuff, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. I think it's gonna be kind of a while in here, so you might want to just take a seat and relax.
Ah, well, I suppose I've had my share of rough times on the battlefield.
True.
But I'll spare you the details. All right, take your time. I'll keep watch. Just try to keep it down, yeah? We don't want to attract any unwanted visitors.
Keep it down. Ah!
What in the name of the 8 divines is wrong with you? Can you keep it down? We're trying to be stealthy here, not alert every bandit in the area.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm just having a hard time getting it out. You know what I mean? I told you, I've been eating rough.
Ah, all right, all right. I understand. Just try
forgave
to
me.
hurry it up, yeah? We can't stay here all evening. And maybe think about finding some decent food soon, yeah? For your own sake, if not for mine.
Oh my god, oh shit, Shandar, I totally forgot to bring toilet paper. Do you have any on you? Oh my god.
Toilet paper? You're asking me if I carry toilet paper? I'm a warrior, not a supply chest. What did you expect? That I'd be prepared for your bodily functions?
I mean, we both can use toilet paper. You don't have to carry it around just for me. Don't you use toilet paper too? He was really upset by that.
Ah, fine. Yes, of course I use toilet paper. But as a warrior, I'm not exactly bothered about such luxuries when I'm in the middle of a battle or on a mission. And I certainly don't carry it around with me. Look, just use some leaves or something, yeah?
I guess you're right. It's not the end of the world. But I mean, what do you usually use when you're on the battlefield and you have to go?
Fine. When I'm on the battlefield, I usually use my cloak or a piece of cloth to take care of business. It's not the most pleasant thing, but it's part of being a warrior. Now, can we please just drop this conversation and get back to the task at hand? We have more important things to attend to than toilet habits.
Oh my god, you use your cloth, your own cloak? Are you saying that you wipe with the cloth that you're wearing when you're on the battlefield?
That's enough. I said it's not the most pleasant thing, but it's what we do. We don't have the luxury of toilet paper and privacy on the battlefield. You think I enjoy using my own cloak to clean myself? It's a necessary evil, and it's not something I want to discuss further.
Alright, you know what? I'm just not even gonna wipe. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is.
Fine. Do what you want, but don't come crying to me when you're stuck with a sore behind and a stench that'll attract every bandit within a mile radius. Let's just get out of here and get back to the inn before it gets any darker.
Dad, he's so temperamental. He gets upset so fast. Can you believe these bandits had a whole forge down here? I mean, this is a pretty serious operation.
Aye, it's a well-organized setup. No question. These bandits must have had some skilled smiths in them. We should take a closer look, see if there's anything useful we can salvage. Maybe some decent gear or materials to craft our own.
Sure, we might find some new gear, or we can find some pricey loot to sell and make a nice bit of coin, don't you think?
Looks like they were living pretty well down here, doesn't it? Fancy food and drink. We can use some of this to sustain ourselves. But yes, selling the valuable stuff will definitely help our cause. Just remember, our priority is dealing with the bandit problem.
We're taking care of the bandit problem, and we're gonna make a shitload of money all in the way.
Watch your tongue, friend. We're not in this for the gold alone. We're fighting against oppression, against those who prey on the innocent. Yes, we'll take what we can from them, but let's not forget our purpose. This isn't just about lining our pockets, it's about justice.
Well, I mean, what's the difference? We're still killing bandits. Why shouldn't we make a little bit of money on the side?
I suppose you're right. I didn't mean to lecture you. We do what we must to survive, and if we can profit from it, so be it. Just don't let the pursuit of gold cloud your judgment.
Attaboy, I knew you'd come around. That's what I want to hear. Let's kill some bandits and make some money, baby.
You're a spirited one, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to it then.
Oh, check this out. These bandits left behind some gems for us, plus a nice pile of coins.
Good find. We can use those gems.
Whoops.
And of course, the coins are always welcome. Now let's see what else they've got stashed away in here.
Hell yeah, man. I think they've got plenty stashed around here.
I think you're getting a bit carried away with the loot, friend.
I think we're doing just fine. I mean, we took out all these bandits. I don't think there's any left, and we're gonna make a big load of cash. So rest easy, relax, man. It's cool.
You're right. We have made good progress. But as a warrior, I've learned to never let my guard down. Complacency can be a deadly mistake. Let's just make sure we're thorough and haven't missed anything. Then we can indeed rest easy and enjoy the spoils of our victory.
Yeah, but he just doesn't know how to live. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought he was dead. Ah, fuck. Alright, we got him. What? His arm is stuck, dude. He can't do anything about it. Alright, let's go, Shandar. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 10. Almost past my bedtime. So we're back on the road. Did we pass Redoran's retreat? Or is it still ahead of us?
Yeah, Whiterun's retreat is still ahead of us.
Okay. We should cross through Riverwood soon.
Riverwood. Nice place. Quiet. Peaceful. You'd never think there's all this bandit activity going on just a stone's throw away. Looks like we've got ourselves a fugitive. Don't worry, I've got this one. You just focus on staying out of harm's way.
Victory is yours. I submit.
I'm taking care of these bandits like it's nothing, man.
Me. This fugitive. Keep taking out any stragglers you find, and I'll try to put this one down for good.
I just crossed over here, so I'm gonna go and see what else they got.
You go ahead and see what else you can find, but don't stray too far. We don't know what kind of numbers they might have.
Yeah, I don't think we should worry about it because honestly, it looks like they're all dead, so we win.
You're right. It looks like we've got the upper hand here. Let's gather up any useful loot and get moving again.
Hey, by the way, do you see this glowing plant? What the hell is that?
You mean that glowing mushroom over there? I've seen those before. They're called glow stalks. They're harmless, but they can be useful for lighting up dark areas.
No, not the glow stalks. I'm talking about this over here. It's I think it's called Nirnroot. Do you know anything about it?
Nirnroot. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. It's a rare and valuable plant, used in some pretty advanced potion making. I've heard it can be used to create potions that enhance magicka, or even ones that grant temporary invincibility. We should definitely take some of that with us. It could come in handy later on.
You mean that the Nirnroot, it can give us invincibility? That seems pretty far-fetched.
Well, maybe I got a bit carried away. I've heard rumors, that's all. I don't know if it's true, but I do know it's a valuable ingredient. We should still take some, just in case. You never know when we might need a little extra edge.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely want to pick this up, and besides, you know me, you know I love picking up stuff.
Yeah, I know you do. You've got a bit of a treasure hunter in you, don't you? All right, well, let's get moving then. We've got our Nern route, and we've got a long way to go before we reach Redoran's retreat.
It's a good exchange. I don't know if the invincibility thing is legit or not. Whoa, there's like alien ruins here. Hey, look at that. Looks like we made it. We're finally in Riverwood.
Riverwood, a peaceful place. It's good to finally be in a town, not having to sleep with one eye open, waiting for bandits to strike. We've had a long day, and it's good to rest our weary heads. Let's get some ale and mead, and maybe some quiet time by the fire.
Hey, I like the way you think. All right, let's get to it. Let's look for a tavern.
A tavern it is then. There's only one in Riverwood, if I'm not mistaken. The local inn. Dead Man's Drink should be just down the road. It's a cozy place, I've heard. We can get some rest,
town,
and maybe
dude.
even gather some information about the local situation.
I think you're mistaken. Dead Man's Drink is actually in Falkreath. We're in Riverwood right now. Do you know what the inn is called here?
Forgive me, friend. You're right, Dead Man's Drink is in Falkreath.
Okay, let's see if he knows.
I must have gotten my wires crossed. Yes, Riverwood. I believe the inn here is called the Riverwood Trader. It's a humble place, but it should serve our needs for the night.
Wrong again. I'm pretty sure the Riverwood Trader is actually like a store where you can buy and sell
Here,
goods.
Take this.
What about the inn? What's the inn called?
You're right again, friend. I'm getting old and confused. The Riverwood Trader is indeed a market stall, not an inn.
That's not a stall either.
And... yes. I remember now. The inn in Riverwood is actually called the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Yeah, now you got it. Okay, yeah, let's head over to the Sleeping Giant Inn. And thank you for the ingots, by the way.
You're welcome, friend. The ingots might come in handy for our journey ahead.
You know what's so funny is that there's something about this chicken here in Riverwood. Every time I see it, I just want to drive a sword through it. You know what I mean? It's every time you play Skyrim.
I think I do, friend. Sometimes when you're traveling as much as we are, you just get these urges. Maybe it's the stress of the road, or maybe it's just the fact that that chicken looks like it's asking for trouble. But let's not give in to our baser instincts,
Looking
shall
for
we?
trouble.
We're warriors, not chicken slayers. Besides, I think the locals might take offense if we started attacking their livestock.
All right, we'll call it there. That's a it's a good response. We gotta get to bed, huh? Hey there, my name is Woody, and me and my partner Shandar over here, we were looking into the bandit problem in the local area, and we got a couple of tips. If you could provide any additional insight, that would be great.
Bandits, yeah. They're a problem, all right. Been raiding caravans, bothering travelers. Don't know why they can't just leave people be.
I've heard that there's a lot of bandit activity over near Redoran's retreat. Can you confirm that that is the case?
Redoran's retreat. Yeah, that's a den of thieves, all right. Had a few travelers come through here. Said they got jumped on the road nearby. Don't know what's drawn them to that place, but they're thick as fleas on a dog around there.
If that's the case, do you know where Redoran's retreat is relative to Riverwood?
Redoran's retreat. It's west of here, I think. Few miles down the road, then head north into the hills. Can't miss it. You'll know you're close when you see the rock formations.
Hey, I was also looking for information about a fella named Raldbar.
Raldbar. Never heard of him. What's his business in Riverwood?
He's not from Riverwood. Never mind if you haven't heard of him. I also heard of an old wise woman named Karita. She's apparently from the outskirts of Whiterun. Have you heard of her?
Karita, you say? Yeah, I've heard of her. Lives on the outskirts of Whiterun. Like you said, people say she's got away with the old magic. Some folks around here think she's a hedge witch. Others say she's just a crazy old crone.
Okay.
But if you're looking for information, she might be worth seeing.
All right, well, that's good to know. Do you know exactly where I can find her?
Karita's place. It's a bit of a ways out from Whiterun. North and east, I think. You can't miss it, really. Just look for the old rundown hut with all the cats. She's usually got a bunch of them lounging around.
All right, Shandar, I talked to the bartender here at the inn, and we got some information about the Redoran's retreat and Karita, the old crone.
It seems we've had a successful evening indeed. Gathering information is often the key to success in our line of work. I'm glad we could get some useful intel from the bartender. Karita, the old crown, you say? That's a name I'll have to remember. If she knows about the local bandit population, she might be a valuable asset in our fight against them.
Or at the very least, I think that she could know the source of the bandits. That's what Selyse Andrathil from Little Vivec said earlier today. Or I guess that was yesterday.
She was helpful, wasn't she? If Karita knows the source of the bandits, that would be a major step forward. Cutting off the head of the beast, so to speak. We should make it a priority to speak with her and see what she can tell us.
So I was able to get us a room here at the Sleeping Giant Inn. It was pretty cheap. It's nice, but the problem is they only had one room left, and it's got only one bed, so we'll have to share.
No worries, friend. I've shared a bed with worse company than you. After the battles we fought, a little proximity won't bother me. Besides, it's not like we're going to be getting much rest tonight anyway. We've got to be up at dawn, ready to take on whatever the day brings.
Oh, I'm glad he clarified.
So let's get some ale, swap stories, and get what rest we can.
All right, just make sure that when we're asleep, we're sleeping back to back so that you don't, like, accidentally, wrap your arms around me or anything while we're sleeping.
Back to back it is then. Now let's get that ale and talk about something other than bandits and battles for a change.
Let's go grab a seat and then we can chat more. So, Shandar, what do you think about our situation so far? How do you feel about the journey we've made?
The journey's been eventful, to say the least. We've faced our share of challenges, but I think we've made good progress. We've taken down some nasty bandits and helped some folks in need. Can't complain about that, but I will say, I'm a bit concerned about the scale of the problem. It seems like there's more to this bandit business than we initially thought.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bandits out there, and I gotta say, that's not the worst thing in the world for us, because that means there's a lot of bandit plunder.
You're a pragmatist, aren't you? Yes, there is that silver lining. And I won't deny, it's been lucrative so far. But let's not forget why we started this in the first place. We're not just in it for the plunder, we're in it to make a difference. To bring some order to this chaotic land.
Yeah, sure, we're definitely in it just to make the world a better place. Totally.
Save it, friend. I know you're not as selfless as you're pretending to be. And that's okay. We all have our motivations. But let's not forget, I'm a warrior, not a saint. I'm in this to fight against oppression and injustice. But I'm also in it because it's what I'm good at. And if there's plunder to be had, well, that's just a bonus.
Here, here, pal. It doesn't matter why we're doing it. All that matters is that we're doing it, right?
You're a straightforward one, aren't you? Yeah, I suppose you're right. The why doesn't matter as much as the what. And what we're doing is making a difference, one bandit at a time. To that I'll drink.
I just wanted to pick his brain a little bit about how he feels about the current situation. He seems to be, what I like is that he is picking up on the fact that Woody is not doing this because he's a good guy. He's just kind of shifted the narrative a little bit, where he's taking what he wants just from different people so that way he doesn't get in trouble. That just happens to align with Shandar's goals. Just to recap here what happened. After killing the bandits, they went to a town that was actually just like 15 feet away from where they killed the bandits, questioned the people there, and found that they were recommending Redoran's Retreat, which is a bandit hideout, apparently, as well as 2 people of interest. I cannot confirm if either of these people are actually real. Like, in the game. I don't know, and I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to leave that to fate, right? We'll just track this down based on information provided by NPCs through AI conversations, and then, we'll see if it pans out. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, then it'll just lead down another path.
In the heart of the desert, where the sun dips into the sand, a lion's roar echoes, and the brave take their stand. Their swords shine like the stars, their hearts ablaze with pride. They charge into the fray where honor is their guide. Their war cry thunders loud, a challenge to the foe. They'll fight for what is right, their spirits aglow. In the heat of battle they'll stand as one, their bond of steel and fire forever to be done. Their names etched in the sands, their legend will live on. For they are the bravest, their hearts forever strong. The lion's roar resounds, a call to arms it makes, for those who'd stand against the forces that create fear and oppression. They'll take their noble stand. With swords in hand, they'll fight for the land.
Woody and Shandar on the move, cleaning up the bandits, getting paid, getting loot. From Park Creek to Riverwood, we're making our way. Gonna take the profit and live another day.